Hello, my name is Kate and I am making my first video. This is a mini album that I created entitled Fall in Wonderland using the Halloween in Wonderland paper by Graphic 45. On the front cover I've just used the paper and cut out the Alice from one of the pages and Mod Podged it, as well as the Wonderland. I made one of my own flowers and put some stickles on it to make it sparkle. And then I used the Tim Holtz. Let's see. I used a Tim Holtz ornate plate and put the word fall cut out by the Cindy Lou Cricut cartridge. I've used a keyhole from Joann's, and I just bound it using hair elastics. I put some fibers or some ribbons and such on the side, twine. On the side I used the playing cards, and on the backs of them I put my favorite things about fall. Alright, that's front. My first page over here is, again, I used the papers from the collection. I embossed some tags, made some roses, and made a pocket there. On the second page, I again used a lot of the paper from the collection. Sorry, it's a bit blurry. I made a flower, put some glitter glue on it, as well as on the teapot, the steam from the teapot here. I made an envelope. I used one of those number 10 envelopes and made a spot for some tags so I could put pictures in. On the next page, I used the paper. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this new camera down. There we go, that's better. On the side here I put some ribbon with some pearls, used cutouts from the paper collection. I made a homemade spiral rose with some glitter glue, used some sticker flourishes and Making Memories metal embellishment. I cut out the frame using the Cindy Lou Cricut cartridge, and I also cut out some tags here. This whole entire album is I used the walnut stained distress ink. On this page here I made a pocket. I used a Tim Holtz French script stamp in the background. Distress ink, used some of the little playing cards from the collection, an adage ticket, some Prima lace and flowers down here, a handmade lollipop flower with some pearls and lace, some more pearls, and of course some tags using the paper from the collection. On this page here I used the background paper. I love this newsprint, so I tried to keep it uncovered as much as possible. I used some pearls, a transparency frame so you can stick a picture under there, and I used some of the paper to make a flower with a button. Over here, on this page I used some paper from the collection again, and a couple different kinds, and I used paper from a novel. I distressed it using peeled paint and the walnut stain. Made more flowers, used pearls, some stickers, say live. I made another paper flower, and here's a pocket with some tags from the collection using the paper. Here's the next page. I used the Last We Thought You'd Never Arrive, and I made this page pretty simple so that wouldn't cover up the paper. I used some adhesive ribbon from K & Company, made a paper flower, and used a printout from the book, and I just glimmer misted some tags. On this page I used another homemade flower, a compass, a stamp, a Prima leaf. I used a sticker from K & Company. It's Just a Matter of Time. That went pretty well with the clock theme. And then I used these die cuts from the collection and I made some tags. And I love these papers. They're beautiful. You can just make a whole album just from the papers without any embellishments. On this page here, I used the paper, again, some ribbon, and I just made a gatefold page here. Using the teapot paper, and this one is the Mad Hatter, and here is a transparency to put in a tag under, and in the back here I have a space for a tag. Over here, the last page, I have a little pocket I saw the tutorial for on YouTube. I'm not really sure who gets credit for this. I think it's Rose. And again, another handmade flower, there's some vintage crocheted lace here, and an adage ticket, some more playing cards, a space up here for some tags or something, and place in here for some more tags. Just plenty of spots for pictures or journaling. And then that is a page. On the very last page here, I just used, again, the paper. I used a plain piece of cardstock and I cut out a teapot here. I used an embossing tile or plate, and I embossed this, and then I used perfect pearls on it. Or I didn't use an embossing plate, sorry. I used a stamp, and then I used perfect pearls on the stamp. And then I ran over it with some distress inks. And then as I went to Mod Podge, the page, I didn't dry the distress inks, and they ran with the perfect pearls. But I kind of like the effect. It has a nice sheen to it. And I had a friend that gave me a fabric piece of Alice in Wonderland, so I cut out the Alice and I Mod Podged her and put her on here, and then I just made a little tag, and it says that I made the album to display pictures of my beautiful boys during the fall of this year. And I have some tags here that I made, and some spaces to put pictures underneath here. And this one as well, you can put a picture in there. So that's my album. I hope you enjoyed it. Please rate and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.